Mm. So, hello everybody. It's the beginning of the end for Joe Biden. Let me explain. So I just got through watching the debate between Biden and Donald Trump. And I didn't watch it on Fox or any of that. I watched it actually on CNN. Because contrary to popular belief, I'm not a diatribe. I'm not one of these who likes to live in an echo chamber like a lot of the elite intellects. I actually like to hear both sides so that way I can paint a clear picture of what's really going on in the world, like what's going on here. And I also watched a brief breakdown right after the debacle was over. I'll explain what I mean by debacle in just a moment. I watched ABC News, their live breakdown following the debate. Now, ABC News, as you know, they're not right-leaning in any way. Those are left-leaning individuals. I think their first person that they brought on was actually concerned about Joe Biden's performance and how bad it was. Now, I watched the debate all the way through. I missed a few minutes here and there because my wife asked me to go downstairs and get some chips for her, so she could have a snack, while we were watching. But I was watching it all the way through because I was very interested and very concerned, like a lot of you are. Yeah, there's a lot of Mountain Dew. Needed it. Go ahead and comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me how bad I am for it. Whatever. So anyway, I wanted to see, just like you did, how things were going to go. And Biden did a lot better than I thought he was going to do. He was able to breathe the whole time. That being said, Trump rattled him a lot of times. Now, granted, he got under Trump's skin a lot of times too. But what I thought was very interesting, they were already calling to replace Biden with someone else because of the travesty that was this debacle. I think out of the 5 representatives that were sitting on the panel, 3 of them showed concern for Biden's mental acuity, his ability to stay on task, and just his age. It just kept coming up in their discussion. Not only that, but they weren't convinced that he proved his point on what he was willing to do to make this country move forward, make it strong moving forward. And he wasn't able to answer those questions for him. So I'll say it again. Is this the beginning of the end for Joe Biden? Me personally, I think it is. What are they going to do? I have no idea. Again, you've seen some of my previous videos and you've seen some of the conspiracy theories that I have thrown out there. And the reason I call them conspiracy theories is unless you follow everything that's been going on the way myself and many others have, it's going to sound conspiratorial because you're only living inside your bubble. And if you have been following it the way I have and many others, unless you're getting outside of your own echo chamber and listening to some of the other people speak, like myself and many others are, listening to both sides, then you're going to think it's all conspiracy. You're not going to understand that these people are actually thinking these things that we're saying out loud. Gavin Newsom, because on this specific ABC follow-up, and many of you probably saw the same one I did, they mentioned Gavin Newsom taking Biden's place. They mentioned, I forgot what the female's name is because she's kind of a train wreck too, but they mentioned her stepping in and taking over also, possibly Kamala Harris's position. I still think that there's a very, very strong possibility that it may happen. That somebody may say it's time to pull the plug on this one. Let him just fade off in the distance somewhere and let somebody else step in and take over for him. It's a very strong possibility. If you don't think it is, you are deluding yourself, okay? I'm not the only one saying this. I'm not saying this to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm saying it because it's being mentioned out loud in other areas, in other circles. Again, this ABC News live coverage immediately following the debacle. Probably 7 minutes into the conversation, someone mentioned the possibility of replacing Joe Biden because of how terrible the debate went with Gavin Newsom. So I'm not the only one saying this. Will it happen? Who knows? There's 110 days until the election. I don't know how. It's a long time until the election. It's a long time until the election. That could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing for Joe Biden. What do you think? Again, I'm very impressed with a lot of the debate and conversation that is being spawned by these videos, being spurred on by these videos. I appreciate all of you for carrying on the conversation after the video is over. Again, if you don't like what I've had to say, that's fine. Tell me I'm an idiot. I can take it. Trust me. Read the comment section. You'll see. I can take it. Say what you want to. I'm a Gen Xer. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm not concerned enough about your opinion for it to hurt my feelings. Okay? I just want the conversation to get started and be out there, and it needs to be out there. You people need to be talking about this stuff because it affects our lives. This stuff affects our lives. What I'm seeing right now affects our lives. And if we're not talking about it, then nothing's going to change. You're not going to change the minds of most of these people anyway, because they're entrenched idiots. Okay? Most of them are. But if you're like me and you're a thinker, hey, have the conversation. I don't mind you coming after me, but I like the conversation between you guys. I like watching it. I like being a part of it. Again, if you don't want to give me the likes and shares, that's fine. I don't care. Download the video and watch it on your own and share it amongst yourselves. The conversation, I don't care as long as the conversation is being had. But if you are following me, I appreciate it. If you are watching my videos, I appreciate that. It means a lot to me that you would even consider my voice in a conversation, one way or the other. Okay, I appreciate the consideration. So have the conversation. It needs to be had. Disagree with me, please. I'd rather hear from you if you disagree with me rather than I would those that do agree with me. Nothing against the people that agree with me. You guys already agree. It's the ones that disagree. The reason I don't mind, I enjoy talking with you is because I want to hear what you have to say. I really do. So let me know what you think, and God bless you. I love you, and I look forward to reading the comment section. Oh, and thanks to CapCut for your platform and helping me edit these videos, because I couldn't do it alone.